I'm happy to have two gentlemen this morning from the Dalton Visitors Bureau here. Anthony Luke is here and Brett Huskee are joining me this morning. Great to have you both here this morning. Thanks for making the drives. The traffic wasn't too bad, so we're glad to have you all.
Glad to be here.
Yes.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
Absolutely. And you guys do have some exciting things. I want to try to get to everything, but one of the most exciting things is that you all have a lot of businesses, new businesses coming to your area. We recently had the Dalton Distillery on. Those guys were so much fun. It was my birthday show, and they were great.
The Butlers, they're something else.
Yes, so they're a part of that. That's downtown, one of the shops that are down there. But you're having a lot of new businesses opening up in the area.
Yeah, the distillery came on board November will be 2 years ago, and that really kicked it off. And then we saw a huge resurgence really in downtown the fourth quarter of last year. We had 5 restaurants open. I call them the C's: Conductors, Crescent City, Cyrus, and Cherokee.
Right.
And they're just great local-run restaurants with just great menus and just really diverse in terms of the product offerings in downtown.
Right, and I noticed when you go online, I mean, just looking at all the different businesses, if you go down there's a list there, and it's just incredible of all the things. And I was chatting with you earlier before the show. I mean, are you noticing kind of, that the big mall area used to be kind of the place to go, but are you seeing kind of a transition of more and more moving more downtown to that beautiful area there?
Yeah, absolutely. From my knowledge, I've been in Dalton for about 4 years, and I've seen kind of the move downtown. There's a lot of businesses opening up down there, and it brings a local flavor to Dalton.
Right.
And it kind of moves away from the big brand stuff and big box stores.
Right.
And that's what people are wanting now.
Right.
It's the trend we're seeing. Yeah.
And Anthony, you shared something with me the other day when we were talking that I did not know about, but you were saying that really that's a good film area. Right, for movies and things. Can you share a little bit of that? I know you've got a lot of things I know that you can't talk about in relation just yet, but that's kind of a neat thing that you are a part of as well, right?
I am, yes, ma'am. I am the camera-ready liaison for Whitfield County and Georgia Film. Okay. And film in Georgia is exploding. In fact, it's probably one of the hottest spots in the world right now for movie production.
You said it was like close to the top, and I did not know that.
Yes,
like number one is Georgia right now.
Yeah, and from my sources in the industry, we're at number one.
Right.
Well, now I can't confirm that necessarily, but it's one of the hottest locations. Yeah. And right now, 50 movies and television shows alone are being filmed in Georgia just in August.
Right.
Yeah.
And Dalton, we just looked at some photos there of kind of some downtown. It's such a beautiful area with the railroad. There's a lot of history there in Dalton. So do you see more and more movies, do you think, even coming this way with the access of 75 from Atlanta? Do you see that maybe being a possibility in the future then?
Yeah, absolutely. One of Georgia Films' goals is to kind of move the film industry out of Atlanta to some degree and get them into the other areas of Georgia. Right. And we have recently got a movie coming to Tunnel Hill. Okay. And it's a major motion picture. Yeah. And can't say who or what or when yet. Yes. I'd love to.
Yeah, well, as you know, you let us know. How about that when you can? That's exciting, though, for that area. Absolutely. Right. Yeah. Well, and you guys are doing some great things, with the summer kind of coming to a close, but are you still having your music events on, is it Friday nights? Or?
Right. Okay. The music series, we're in our second year. Okay. It runs through all of June, all of July, all of August, and then the first week in September. And so that has been well received, 7:30 in the evening for 2.5 hours. It's a sort of a gathering spot for people either before or after dinner. We see a lot of visitors going down to sort of check things out. It just provides some energy downtown that we hadn't seen in the past. And so that's really helped generate that enthusiasm downtown the last couple of years.
And as we segue into the fall, you said there's still going to be a lot of great events happening there, even for people in our area that might want to drive down and visit. You said you have some things even in September already planned and on the calendar, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have the Downtown Dalton Beer Fest that's going to be taking place on September the 30th. And it's going to coincide with the Georgia-Tennessee football game. Yes. So a little bit of a rivalry there. Yeah. We realize we're on a Tennessee station. So
right, yes.
So there'll be TV set up and craft beer and just a really cool event. And we have Prater's Mill Festival. I believe that's in October.
Right.
And then we have our Civil War reenactment. The 9th and 10th of September, and then the following week is the Creative Arts Guild annual program where they have live music and entertainment and bouncies for the kids and exhibitors and things of that nature, and that's on the 16th and 17th of September.
So you all have been very busy
Good.
planning, got some great events. So people coming either from this area or, we have a lot of viewers in North Georgia. If they're wanting to make a day trip to Dalton, give me quickly, where would you hit the first couple of points without trying to show favoritism too much? Where are some things that you think downtown, is there a place down there that just really stands out, you think you gotta visit when you go?
Well, I think you hit the Crescent City Courtyard for the concert series first and start there, and then I think you can go up and down Hamilton Street because virtually all of the businesses are right on Hamilton. Whether it's the escape room, which is a new fun thing to participate in, or hitting one of the restaurants. Most of those restaurants down on Hamilton have entertainment on the weekends as well. So you've got live bands playing, and so that's another benefit that we've had with these restaurants opening recently.
Right, and you just mentioned several events for September. So again, what's the best way for people to find out more? Is it just visiting the website? Can they get more information about these events, or what's the best way, do you think?
Visit Dalton, Georgia, or visit daltonga.com.
Okay.
And we have another website for events specific, and that's daltonevents.com.
Great, perfect. And you got 2 events right there that people might want to definitely find out about, and a lot more things that you mentioned in September. So gentlemen, thank you so much. Hope you'll keep us in the loop as more exciting things evolve in that area then. It's a beautiful area. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And stick with us. We still have a lot more of Let's Chat straight ahead.